So in ortho-bionomy, we allow the nervous system to do a reflexive response for self-correction. So I'm going to take Sia's arm, she's already coming in with it, back a little, because this is where she naturally wants to go, is kind of behind her. And let her brain recognize what it's doing. And then allow the proprioceptors in the joint to inform the brain that there's a more effortless place to be. And wait for that self-correction. There she goes. And the hope is in that then she begins to bring that right arm more in connection with her spine. So right now I'm kind of listening to not just the structural musculoskeletal system of her body, but I'm really listening to also how the organs relate to the structure and how they all communicate together. What do you see over there? What do you see? Everything is very gentle in ortho-bionomy because we want the baby's reflex to come online. So we're not forcing anything, we're not doing aggressive manipulations. It's all coming from within their own body to come into self-correction and balance. There we go. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Great.
Wow, that just went
Did you
complete.
see it?
Oh yeah.
A lot of times this also can help with digestive issues or sleeping or issues with latching or colicky babies. So sometimes just by adjusting and allowing things to communicate easier within the systems, you're allowing the whole body to come back into balance. And so everything becomes easier, right? So then let's just see if she likes coming back on her back. We'll see. And so I might just kind of coax that spine into some more flexion for her. So she begins to feel this as an option for ease with her body. Do you find your toes? Oh, look at those toes. Hi. Oh. 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 So I'm just connecting some of the pelvis and the legs. I know. Is it a funny feeling? Is it a funny feeling? Oh, that's a good little ab crunch. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. There you go. How old is Sia now?
4 months.
Yay.
35 years old. She's such an old soul too. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. 4 months going on 40 years.
Right.
There we go. So part of what I'm working on too is just to soften some of those organs, because right now, because her spine is so hypertoned, a lot of those organs get taut, and then digestion is more difficult, and all kinds of, oh, there you go. Endocrine system, nervous system. So this is kind of setting her up for the best possible system to receive, perceive, and integrate information in her world as well. So she's not having to work so hard navigating the imbalances in her body, and she can really interact and engage with the outside world a little bit more. Yes! Look at you! Whoa! So sometimes it looks like we're not doing much of anything, and that's true. Sometimes we're just bringing awareness to the area, but we're really looking for, we're really listening for her body to do the reflex so that it's sustainable and it lasts. Otherwise, the same issues kind of keep coming up, and you have to kind of come back to a practitioner to receive support or help. And this is really helping her body remember what to do to come into balance. You're doing so great. Yeah. What do you want to say about it? Do you want to talk to me? Do you want to tell me more? Hello. See ya. So, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit more rebound here in her spine now, which is what we want. And the head is kind of getting a little bit more stable on her spine, meaning it's integrating with the rest of her body.